All right, let's talk about. I don't know these people, but I saw it in the news, it was trending, and I thought there was some lesson here for some parents. Okay, if you're a brand new parent, you need to listen carefully. Okay, especially you, because everything you do from this point on for the next 7 years is going to determine if your child end up in this equation or not. God forbid. Okay, God forbid. I hope not. I pray that your children will not end up in this situation. It's not like you can't do anything after 7 years old. It's just that your work is going to go into another phase entirely, and it's probably going to be harder on you. It's easy if you have the skills, but most people, of course, it's my child. I could do whatever I want with my child. Not just do you. Everybody raise their children a little bit differently. You never know, with this, it's only God that help us. No, there are skill sets involved in parenting. Okay. Yeah, there are. Okay. So all of it goes back to everything I talk about here, particularly from a standpoint of self-power, social seduction, attraction, emotional intelligence. It all comes back to that. Please don't let anybody tell you to do you when it comes to parenting too. Just do what works for you. It's terrible advice, please. Okay, it's terrible advice. There are real skills that you need to apply in whatever phase you find yourself in the parenting game. The people we're looking at obviously is Davido, and I guess one of Davido's prodigy, little Frosh, and a young lady called Cutegeminme'S, something like that. I just copy paste. I don't know how to pronounce, but these are TikTok people, small girls, small boys, trying to do life, and they're clearly struggling already. Okay, and they're dealing with domestic violence issue already at a very young age. All right. So apparently this guy was cancelled some 2 years ago or something like that. He was in the up and ups, and then he got cancelled because this young lady accused him of laying hands on her. That's an assault. Okay, and this is why he got cancelled. Now, Little Frosh, I've seen that name somewhere, but I don't know. I don't know if I've really identified him or identified a song with him. I'm not sure, but a lot of people know him. Little Frosh is 24 years old. Okay, and I'm guessing that this girl is probably, I don't know, 20, 19, 21. I don't know, but she's very young too. But she has a huge online following, or whatever you want to call it, right? Followership. You know what I mean, right? So I'm looking at a report here on SaharaReporters.com. Shout out to Showore. We will talk about Showore a little bit today. The couple were earlier on in the news when photographs of Cutegeminme'S. Is it Jemime? Jesus Christ. Jemime. Let me just call it Jemime or Jemim. Cutegeminme with a bruised face leaked on social media. She said she was assaulted by Little Frosh, her boyfriend at the time. Cutegeminme, a former girlfriend of Nigerian singer Sonny Guriola, what a name, Guriola Wasiu, aka Little Frosh, has narrated that she experienced another series of abuses from the singer a few months after they reconciled. Alright, so they reconciled. The couple were earlier on in the news when photograph of Cutegeminme with the bruised I'm probably butchering that pronunciation. Please pardon me if you're a fan of Cutegeminme, something like that. Okay, a Cutegeminme with a bruised face leaked on social media. She said she was assaulted by Little Frosh, her boyfriend, at the time. Jemime made the fresh revelations while reacting to Little Frosh's recent video. Now, a lot of people are saying that this girl must be lying. Okay, in a video on Instagram page, the former DMW signee, so he was signed to Davido at the time, denied allegations of him beating up. The up-and-coming singer said that he slapped his ex-girlfriend because she disrespected his mother. Wait. Let's go back. The up-and-coming singer said that he slapped his ex-girlfriend, according to Sahara Reporters, because she disrespected his mother. A move he claimed to have apologized for immediately. Yeah, ouch. Ouch. Okay. Lil Frosh said that the matter was settled and that Jemime at the time had a boil. Listen, let me find somebody to help me. I think Very Dark Man talked about this, so maybe you can help me pronounce the name of this girl because I'm confused. Jesus Christ. Let me see if I can. Yeah, Very Dark Man will be helping me every now and then here, so get used to it since he's talking about everything. Okay, let's see what he said here. There you go.
Without any stupid ass evidence, I can.
That's the girl.
Sue your ass. And by the time I sue you, you'll be the one begging. You can ask your favorites what I did to him.
Oh wait, she has another issue altogether with another girl that got arrested, something like that. Okay. All right. So apparently she got somebody else arrested. Some other chick, you know, I don't know. That's another story entirely. I thought I was gonna find the original story here. Hold on one second. Let me first of all go back to this. We're gonna cover this. Again, I'm talking about parenting because it's too early for your children at 23, 24 to be involved in DV. It's just too early. Oh my God. It's like, well, it's never good, right? But at 16, 17, 18, your children must know that any sight of a person being disrespectful to them or their loved ones to the extent where they are getting riled up, any sight of that, they should flee. Okay, it's not something to be like. Don't wait until you get irritated to the point that you lay a slap on another person, because at that point in time, everything that happened before that point is null and void. It is now you assaulting another human being. It's not an excuse. It will never be an excuse. They will never. If you lay your hands on somebody and they end up buying, which can happen, you know. But let me see. I think that's the right video. Let me see this. Yeah. So I guess she had an argument with some other girl called Barbie or something like that, Nikki Barbie, and they said that one stole the idea of Barbie. They stole the idea from Nicki Minaj. I'm like, what am I looking at? Jesus Christ. But after I skimmed through the story, I was like, I can't. But good, let's use it as a parenting thing. Like, okay, at 23, 24, if your son is already laying a slap on another person in the name of they were disrespectful to you, yeah, they might never stop until they end up in jail. Okay, because it's just, you know, like, how bad could it be, right? But let me play this. I'll play this one.
Without any stupid ass evidence, I can sue your ass. And by the time I sue you, you'll be the one begging. You can ask your favorites what I did to him. Y'all dumb and stupid. I will show you both dumb and stupid. Cause if you guys are gonna be dumb and if you guys are gonna stoop so low, I can do the same thing. Do you understand?
So to Cutegemini, and I saw all your comments.
Oh, Gemini.
Now, this your video is an evidence that you actually set her up. In your words, you said without evidence, you are going to sue her, and then she's going to beg. Without evidence, you are going to sue her because you have backing.
Wow.
You understand? And I'm hearing that your father is a lawyer. I mean, your father is a top police officer. I don't know which one is true. So for you to say without evidence, she's going to beg, it means you know what you are doing, and you have been trying so hard to set that girl up. You said this on your live, and you went on to say, go and ask your favorite what I did to him. I just found out that you were the one that dated Frosh. That means it is possible that you set up Frosh. It is possible that you literally hit your face on the wall so that you kill that boy's career. Now you end Frosh's career. So it is possible that Frosh was...
Okay, so you see this angle that is coming from is very dangerous. It's an angle that a lot of people tend to come from when they're talking about this issue, even including women. Like you two, what did you do when you're dealing with domestic violence? Don't come from that angle. That's not the leverage point. The leverage point is always how you react in the middle of crisis. The leverage point is always, what do you do if you find yourself in the middle of crisis? You will see that also play out later on today. Okay. If you find yourself in a situation where somebody is disrespectful to your mother, what would you do is the leverage point for all of us as individuals. If you find yourself that you have to start to disrespect a man that you don't really know like that, and he's getting irritated and he's moving and he's throwing stuff around the room, what will be your leverage point? Your leverage point is not to be correcting the other person. It's a useless lecture, essentially. The only lecture that's valid is when you find yourself in crisis, how do you react? Because you own your reaction or your responsibilities. That's always how it's going to be. That's what you need to be teaching your kids, because we don't live in a quote-unquote fair world where you listen to this side and then you listen to this side, obviously, because this girl has been threatening that she will pick somebody else up, another girl, right? Even without evidence. Okay, so how much more that you actually have no evidence at all, right? You might just end up doing a lot of explanation. And you know what they say about that, right? You go explain tired.
You go explain because no evidence.
So it's completely a terrible idea to be trying to lecture the girl, you know. I guess it wasn't. It was just doing the social commentation thing or whatever, right? But the point I'm saying here is this. Little Frosh, as a man in our society, clearly did not have the luxury of having that story attached to his name, because he got cancelled for the past almost 2 years now. I'm going to continue the article on Sahara Reporter. She said, I have disappointed everyone and I am deeply sorry. Firstly, I would like to state that Little Frosh is lying. All right. Not only did he abuse me physically, he abused me verbally and emotionally, and there's proof of that all over the internet. Okay. The proof this claim is that she has a big, like a swollen eye, right? That's what she's talking about. But, you know, they will have to prove that he was the one responsible for that. Well, he's not helping because he's out here admitting, you know, I guess he's supposed to tell the truth, right? That, oh, I slapped her, because if you already slapped her, there's nothing stopping you from doing everything else. So it's such a messy situation. So the lessons I want us to take away from this is always, what can we get out of it? If you're a parent, okay, please train your kids not to be looking for fairness in this kind of stuff. There's no fairness. What is fair is that they stay safe at all times. Safety first. That's always fair. That's absolutely fair. Safety first for them and everybody around them, right? Because if the other person around you don't feel safe, you're not safe. If you're throwing stuff across the room and the other person around you, they don't feel safe, you're not safe. Safety first is what we need to be teaching. Safety first, yes, before fairness, before all of this lecture over fairness and stuff. But what do you think about this? I would like to know your thoughts on it. Maybe you know some more about the stories. There's only so much I can cover about 24 years old dating and already slapping themselves. It's just sad, right? And the only thing I can take out of it is, like, if you're a parent, please train these kids. They shouldn't be in that kind of environment at all. You know, this young girl, she thinks she can run to the internet and be dragging people. That's going to tag onto her brand for the rest of her life too. It's just messy already, right? So I want to leave that at that. Let me know what your thoughts are. Dilo said, this one don't come again. It's on every topical. There you have it. All right, I'll be back in about 20 seconds. We have some more stuff to talk about.
It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.